I blacked out in front of the whole class. I was in the 8th grade when I was giving my first ever presentation, and I walked in front and I opened my mouth and my mind totally got blanked. So I stood up there for minutes, totally frozen, and that really felt like hours, and I felt so ashamed, and I will never forget the memory of it. Since then, I have given many different presentations in front of the class, and every time I did presentation, I felt fear over and over again until something changed. So in this video, I'm going to share something that was really helpful for me, that helped me from this anxiety to getting more comfortable speaking in front of people. So if you ever felt like you were scared, embarrassed, having this anxiety talking in front of people, this video is for you. So the number one is that the reason why you're so scared to give a speech, it isn't really about the speech. It's more about what's going inside your mind. So let me explain. So when you are presenting a subject in front of the class, the minute you start to doubt yourself, the minute you start to say something else, or you start to mumble, or you said the wrong word, or you didn't follow your script, the moment you doubt yourself, it is when you're getting nervous. And when you're getting nervous, your body reacts. So you start to talk faster. And when you start to talk faster, you start to mumble. And when you start to mumble, you get this really anxiety, like, oh, I start to mumble, and you will start to really sabotage yourself. Because of that thought, the thought that you thought that you are not doing really good, the thought that you were really bad at presenting, that really has an impact on you. It has a huge impact on you. So it's more about your mental, how you feel about yourself. And the important thing is that don't be hard on yourself when you do a mistake. So when you do a mistake, for example, when you didn't really follow your script, don't make a huge scene of it. Because people who are listening to your presentation don't know anything about your script. The only person who knows about your script is you. So when you don't follow your script and you're feeling like really nervous, you can change it and make that a part of your presentation. So don't be hard on yourself. And when you're doing presentation, don't really think about what other people think of you. Think about mostly that you are presenting something important to people are sharing your knowledge, you're sharing your opinions. That's what is matter. So part number 2 is that when we're doing presentation and we're feeling all this kind of feeling inside, like our hearts is pounding really fast, or our voice is starting to shake, or our palms getting really sweaty, or our body starts to shake, we tend to really focus on that and start to get more nervous because of it. Because of we are getting too worried about what other people will think of us, because we are getting all these reactions. And the thing is that nobody really think of it, because people are too concerned about themselves. And you are not the center of the universe for these people in that moment, because they are thinking about themselves, like you're thinking about yourself. So what I realized is that when I felt all these things, and afterwards when I was done with the presentation, when I asked my classmates about how my presentation went, they told me that was good, and they didn't really see that my voice was shaking or something like that, because they were too focused about themselves. So really take that in. People only cares about themselves. So the number 3 is that lower your expectations. So what does it mean by lower your expectations? So when you are preparing for your speech and you're doing it at home alone and you're presenting it so good, like your body language is so open, your voice is so strong, and you're just doing so good, and you think that you're going to perform like that, exactly like that, in front of the classroom. But when the outcome is different, when you get nervous and you really do something really out of the thing that you imagined, when you get really attached to the idea, when you get attached to the outcome, and when you don't get the outcome that you want, you can really get disappointed at yourself, because you weren't doing the thing that you have thought about. But remember that every time you make or doing a presentation in front of the classroom, it's an opportunity for you to learn. Because every time I did presentations, I was scared, I was feeling scared all the time. But as I was doing different presentations, I learned that what worked for me and what didn't work for me as well. Because what worked for me didn't work for my friend. So we are our individuals, and we have different things that really can work for us and don't. So you are just in the process. So the number 4 is that every time you're given the opportunity to give a speech, take it. Because it's an opportunity to grow, and it's opportunity to get out of your comfort zone. And even if you're scared, even if you feel horrible, even if you feel so embarrassed, just do it. Because you're doing it for yourself, not for other people. You're doing this for yourself because you're improving. Because you are really setting yourself in a really vulnerable position. And one of the reasons that people really get vulnerable is that they are putting themselves in a situation where they find when they need to perform for others. And the thing is that you don't need to perform for others to think that to change their opinion about you, that you are really good at presenting. The only person you need to perform is for you, that you have improved, that you're getting so much better. And the only people you have to impress is yourself and no one else. If you're afraid of public speaking, you're not alone. Because I was there in your situation, and you will gain more confidence just by doing it, not by just watching videos about how to get more confident or how to get more how to be more better at speaking. Like, you get better when you're practicing and doing it and setting yourself in a vulnerable position. So if you like this video, I want you to comment, because I have a question for you. What is the main reason you're afraid to speak in front of other people? And if you like this video, I would like you to subscribe to my channel as well to get more similar videos as this. So thank you guys for watching, and see you soon.